Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Enriched Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. Hello, I'm Brother Charles, your host, and again, welcome to Enriched Lives. Well, this program is about you. It's not about anybody else but you. Well, we believe that a better you makes a better world. A better you makes a better city. A better you makes everything better. And we just thank God that you take the time out of your schedule to listen in at this program. But before we get started into our discussion, let me say this. If today is the day that you arrived upon the planet, happy birthday to you. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Why? Because you are somebody. God didn't make any junk, okay? So stop beating yourself up saying you're not good enough. Yes, you are. You deserve the best. Now, over 8 billion people on the planet. There's not another one like you. You are unique. You are somebody. You deserve the best, my friend. You do. You do. God's children deserve the best, and you are a child of God. There is no other force in the universe outside of the Creator Himself. So, again, welcome to Enriched Lives, where we have fantastic topics for discussion. And today is no different. We have another fantastic topic for discussion. And before we get into our discussion, let me say this. We like to build our discussions on biblical principles and scriptures. So therefore, today is no different. We have another fantastic topic for discussion. Now, the scripture that we're going to be using comes out of the Gospel of Matthew, the 14th chapter, the 25th to 31st verse. Matthew 14, 25 to 31. Of course, if you get a chance to read that scripture, it deals with Peter walking on the water. That's right. Peter and the disciples, they seen Jesus walking about the fourth watch, it says. Early in the morning, here Jesus walking out there on some water. You know, they thought it was a spirit or a ghost or something. They got scared, and Jesus said, "No, it's okay, it's me." So they saw Jesus. They thought that he was a ghost or something. But anyway, long story short, Peter said, "Lord, if it's you, let me come." And Jesus said, "Okay, come." And so Peter gets out and begins to walk on the water. That's right. He's walking on that. Now, this is not a normal thing. This is not a normal situation. Men just didn't walk on water back in those days. They don't do it now either. They don't walk on water. That's a whole different ball game. So Peter's out there walking on water. And guess what? He's walking. Very exciting. But then he begins to sink. And when he begins to sink, he says, "Lord, save me." So Jesus reaches out and pulls him up and saves him. And the thing that's so unique about this whole scenario, about this story, is that Peter walks on water because Jesus told him to come. And he had the faith to get out that boat and walk. So many things are happening in this particular narrative. But before we get into our discussion, let me give you our topic for our discussion for today. And our topic is focus. That's right, focus. Notice Peter here is focusing on what Jesus told him to do. He said, "If it's you, let me come." Jesus said, "Come on." He gets out of the boat and he walks on the water. And he's looking at Jesus. He's focusing on what? On Jesus. But the second he takes his eyes and looks, because it was a storm, the wind was blowing hard. It was kind of boisterous. It's kind of rough out there that morning. And Peter says, "Oh," he goes down to sink. He's about to sink, and "Lord, save me." And Jesus says, "Oh, ye of little faith. Where is your faith?" Now, if we look at these stories close enough, we're going to have some lessons in there that we can learn, that we can apply to our daily lives. And here again, our topic for today is focus. Focus. There's a saying that where attention goes, energy flows. Where attention goes, energy flows. So stop putting your energy in a lot of bad stuff, because whatever you got your attention on, that's where your energy is. So where attention goes, energy flows. So what is it that you have your attention on? What is it that you are looking at so very focusedly, shall we say? Anyway, we're going to look at the fact that here Peter sinks because he stops focusing on what's happening. Now, when you think about something, you put your attention on it. You put your attention on whatever it is that you're thinking about. And if you think on that thing long enough, you start meditating on it, you're going to bring it to pass. Whether good or bad, is going to come to pass. Why? Because you are focusing on that. And most times, individuals are wondering why are things happening to them. You want to stop and look at your thought. Like, what is it that you are thinking about? See, if you think about a lot of negative things and bad things, guess what? You're going to have a lot of negative and bad things happening to you in your life. It's just elementary. It's a law, my friends. It is a law. We call it law of attraction. Well, I don't believe in that stuff. That's okay. You don't have to believe in that. That's okay. Everybody has their own little opinion about what they believe about things, but the law don't care anything about whether you believe it or not. It is effective. That's like the law of gravity. The law of gravity don't care about how much money you got. It don't care about how much you weigh. It don't care how pretty you are, how ugly you are. You fall off a building, you're going down. Why? Because of the law of gravity. It's no respect of person. This law is no respect of person. So the law of gravity don't care anything about it. It is a law. So when you start thinking on negative things and you start to attract the negative things into your life, you're operating in a principle that you're not aware of. See, ignorance is something else. Ignorance will keep you bound, my friend. It will keep you bound. So let's look at some people that were focusing on what they wanted, focus. Those individuals, especially children, the students that are in class that know how to focus, they're the ones that are going to get the A's. The ones that can study, that can put their mind on studying and focus on study without being distracted. Now, there are all kinds of distractions. You have to understand, you're going to have distractions in your life. There are going to come people that are going to come along trying to distract you from whatever your goal is. And so you have to know how to focus. And here's one of the negative things that we haven't been taught. We've been trained to look for the negative thing about anything. If you notice, they say, what's wrong? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with it? We've been learning. We've been trained to look at the negativity. You can do 50 good things for a person and do one bad thing. And guess what they're going to focus in on? That one bad thing that you did. Well, you did this here. Why? Because that's how they have been trained. So we don't know how to focus on what we want. What you want is very important. See, until you understand what you want, you're not going to be able to get anything from anybody else, because nobody else care about what you want. They don't care anything about what if you don't care about it, they don't care. So we have to learn how to focus. Focus on what you want. What is it that I want? You have to ask yourself some very open-ended questions. What do I want? And then let's learn how to focus. See, we don't teach our children how to focus, do we? No, we don't. They tell them, you go to school, and you learn your math and your English and all the assignments and everything, but they don't teach you how to focus. No, we don't teach our children how to focus. The team that has the ball in the fourth quarter and 2 or 3 minutes to go in the team, the game is very tight. It's okay now. The coach got that. Look, we got to focus on winning this game. Let's get the job done. You know how we're going to do this. No. See, if that coach had taught his team how to focus, they know what to do. They know how to focus. See, until you've been trained to think on how to focus on what you want, you're not going to be able to do it. One of the most empowering scriptures in the Bible is Romans 12, 1 and 2. But be you renewed by the renewing of your mind. What you think about, you bring about. So what you're focusing on is what you're going to be attracting into your life. Here again, where attention goes, energy flows. And so you are going to attract that negative stuff in your life. What is it that Joel says in the Bible? He says, the thing that I feared has come upon me. I find it very interesting that you and I have the ability to focus. Neville Goddard, the guy that was a teacher, and he made a very, very profound statement. He said, God has given man two gifts. And those two gifts, one is mind and the other is speech. That's right. Man can speak. So you have a mind and you can speak. See, everything that we see right now in the physical realm came out of the spiritual realm. Everything, every little house, building, a boat, whatever you see came out of the spiritual realm. See, it was manifesting into the physical realm because we thought about it and we brought it into being. So we know how to focus on whatever it is that we want. Whatever you want, you can focus on that and you can get it, my friend. But first is knowing how to focus. Focus on good things and not the bad things. Scripture tell you, think on things that are lovely, that are good, that are peaceful, that are joy. Think on these things. See, what you focus on is what you're going to attract to you. So here again, we're being bombarded with a lot of negativity, a lot of terrible things. And if you're focusing on that, guess what? That's what you're going to get. Focusing Why is it that we have such a hard time learning how to focus? Why? Because we haven't been trained to focus. The top flight athletes, the ones that are good in their fields, they know how to focus. They really get good. They practice. Here's a word we don't use too often: practice. You got to practice focusing on something. You got to practice. It just doesn't happen overnight. The best golfer, the best ball players, they focus, they practice all the time. See, they get good at it until it's second nature. See, you're going to have to learn how to focus on what you want. What do you want? Focus on that and go at it. Go after it, my friends. It's there waiting on you. See, all you got to do is focus. What is? Put your attention on it. Focus on that. Focus on the good thing. Focus on the fact that you can have anything that you want. Don't get caught up in any limitations. Don't put limitations on yourself. Don't be beating up yourself. You are a divine individual. You were created in the image of God. You got it going on, my friend. Focus on the fact of your strong points. Don't look at the negative stuff, the weak stuff. Focus on how strong you are. You got something going on for you. Okay. Until next time, my friend. Until next time, this is Brother Charles with Enriched Life. Like this program and share it. Like it and share it. And remember, focus on what you want. Don't be looking at the distraction outside. Just have a straight shot at focusing on what you desire and watch it come to pass. Until next time, you be blessed. And we thank you for tuning in. We thank you. Give us a like on this here. Until next time, love, joy, peace, and happiness. May these virtues forever be in your life as we walk upon this good earth that God has given us. You be blessed, my friend. And remember, always focus on what you want, not what somebody else wants.